So, good morning. Today's date is the 15th, 12th, 2019. It's now 11:24 a.m. I just got up, and what you're looking at now is I've been shaking off my hair again into the bathtub on a large piece of papers. And last night I found, but I wasn't sure, just like those dermatologists, who think like dermatozoan, whatever. Don't believe in this stuff, what Morgellons people have. Last night I saw a crystal, or it was more like that machine they were telling us. They're telling us on YouTube. They look like a stop sign or like a trophy six, a six-cornered crystal. I've watched a clip last night, and I saw last night a silver one, but since we have sometimes here some things laying around like made of glitter, so I thought it was glitter, and yet with the shade it looked kind of pretty thick, so I disposed it. Okay, but by going to bed again, I was talking to my Morgellons, like make something interesting happen, so I find something nice once, something nice to find again, like all kinds of colored yarn, and maybe those crystals would be great also, ne? In different kind of colors, shapes, whatever. And indeed, this morning, that's what you see, what I got from shaking off my hair, which is lots of hair and dust, like dry skin probably. And also I looked with my just with my eyes. There's one in the corner, bottom right. I don't know if you see it. A bluish, down there somewhere, bluish yarn. I don't know about this black stuff, what that is. I have to look closer. What that is, I have no idea. And that in the center, which is it? There it is. That thing in the center of the screen right now, that is actually a crystal. I see something bluish on the side, right? On the right hand side, something bluish there. Probably a yarn or something. And also something black. But that is a, look at this. It's a six-pointed crystal. It's a garnet-like color, red color. Look at this. Isn't it something? And you may see some shade of red in it. Glowing maybe. Maybe not. So I'm going to put that later on the larger enlargement scope, which is just, fascinating. Yeah, here you can see, I'm going to have to move the microscope to the right. I've just seen it, look at this. I've lost it. Well, I've lost the screen here. I wanted to show the blue stuff. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Up there is the crystal. Well, anyways, I'm going to show you that later on. Which is a nice thing to have finally something like that. Wondering what those black ones are. And I think I'm going to take a laundry detergent bath today. To just clean it up a little bit. So, this is the fascinating part. Here we are again. And also some green crystal is also possible up there. Yes, maybe that's even, I have to take a look at this. Maybe that's even a green crystal as well, like the red one I just showed you on the bottom left. And there's a blue yarn in the bottom center of the screen. Do you see it? I'm going to take a look at it if this is a green crystal. So it is, that is a crystal. And it's not a six-cornered crystal, it's a four-cornered crystal. It's flat. I looked at it and it looks like as it has something on it, like, I don't know, not necessarily some writings, but maybe some, more like a computer chip, something like that. I just looked at it roughly, so nice to have two things up there, So we'll take a look at it when I'm done with my stuff here. Okay. Now you can see the crystal a little bit better. It is a square, greenish, and the bottom is more six cornered. Now I'm handling something worth $1 billion. That is the crystal, the green crystal I told you about. This is incredible, beautiful. I'm turning it so the light may shine on it somehow. I'm going to put some light on it, so like this. It just looks like glass or something. And it is a perfect rectangle, you know. That one I may put somewhere on a special place. See, look at this. This is, I don't know if it's glass, plastic. I don't think I can produce plastic, but maybe they can. And it was really nicely shimmering, you know. Putting some light to it and a little bit closer. It's not gonna do anything anymore because that's the maximum, and you cannot recognize much on it anyways. But you can see it's interesting. Going to back up a little bit, so, and turn it, twist it, take a better look at it. I'm turning it towards myself. And I don't want to break this, you know. Look at this. These lines could be something like scanner lines, like you when you buy your food, you get those markings on it. Who knows, maybe over a special microscope you could even read what's in it, you know. Like information, like on a fish information thing. I don't know how to say that. Sure, send it to a lab. And you never hear from it again. Because they do not wish to communicate with you, right? They want to take things away from you, and then they say, well, it was just a piece of plastic. You send them a meteorite, you've seen a meteorite crash. Has all, you know, that, you know. And they say, no, it was just a rock. That is what I hate about those people. With those lies, always lies, lies, lies. So it reflects or does not reflect? That is the question. So you can see the structure of it. Oops. Don't worry, I put a tray underneath it, but I hope it fell on the tray. And I did find it again. Yes, so small. I have to look at it over the magnifying glass, you know, the other one. It's on my tweezer right now there. See it? I'm going to go closer and turn the light a little bit so you may recognize a little bit of it. That it is a nice square or something like that. Not a square but a rectangle. See it? It's just like the one I filmed in the playlist number 1 that the Morgellon had on his tail, waving with it. I'm going to turn the tweezer to look it from the side, maybe. And back.